I got one serious question to ask you. Have we ever struggled updating the hierarchical chart in Excel that was originally created using SmartArt? I have myself, I can relate. And it is a common challenge that many people has faced. However, there's a solution. Enter Visio add-in for Excel, which can make live update a breeze. Take a look at this. The first thing I have to do is to add the Visio add-in. You go to Developer tab. If your Developer tab is not available, I'll leave a brief description on how you can enable it. Once your Developer tab is available for you, go to Add-ins here. In this Add-ins here, you're going to click on Store. And then on the search, you're going to look for something called Visio and hit Enter. And you'll come to this icon here. This is the one that you want. Click on Add and then click on Continue. This is going to add a new object for your visual data representation. Over here, you're going to click on Continue without assigning and then click on Organization Chart. I'm going to select Vertical Create. You can choose a Quick Start if you like. Okay, here we go. I'm going to reposition and relocate this table here. This is a default table that it comes with. You can definitely customize this here. I have pre-entered employee list on another sheet. I'm going to copy in a clipboard and I'm going to go back to my org chart sheet here and I'm going to paste it here like this. This is my employee ID, this is the name, and this is the title. And you can see you get data check error here. Let me enlarge this a bit so that you can see clearly. So you can see you have a data check error mainly because there's no employee ID called ID 1234. So basically you're going to have to reassign manager to each of these people on this list here. Let me clear this guy here so I can get that data check error gone. Okay, next thing I'm going to say Claire reports to the president, which is going to be 1. And then let's say everybody else reports to Claire. So let's say Flaka Smith going to report to Claire. And Marilyn Watson going to report to Claire like this. And if you go and hit refresher, you can see that Claire reports to Haley and everybody reports to Claire, except I haven't assigned to this other employees quite yet. So I'm going to go ahead and assign all of them here. Say this Tessa reports to Marilyn and Roxana also reports to Marilyn here. And then Harrison, maybe he reports to Claire, and then after that Brandon probably gonna say he's gonna report to Harrison here, and then Solomon I'm gonna make him report to Claire, and then everybody else reports to Solomon. So this number 9 is actually the ID that I'm entering here. This 7 is this ID here. This 2 means it reports to Claire right at the top here. Once that's done, hit refresh. You can see that it regenerates here and you can validate, and you can see Haley is the president. It doesn't have any ID that's reporting to, and of course Claire reports to number 1, which is the president of the company. So this is the section that you have to enter after you're done entering all your employee here. Next is the role type here. This is essentially only for coloring. It doesn't affect any of this chart here. Like say for example, if I change all the managers like that, say manager, this is a manager, it's not a staff, and this is a manager here, and I'm going to go ahead and assign the remaining of them as staff here like that, and we got one manager here. This is going to be staff. Maybe let's put some consultant and then staff, and then maybe staff like this. And if you hit refresh, you can see the colors will start to change and show. Let's change this to executive as well. So you'll see these 2 colors are exactly the same. So yeah, so this role, this column E is purely to dictate the color that you're gonna use, and you can see the consultant is orange here like this. So the reason why I like this add-in to draw a hierarchical chart rather than using the SmartArt object is, let me demonstrate. Like for example, like the SmartArt, you can go ahead and like delete a particular role like this. You can see I'm trying to delete Theodore here, with this one here. You can see that Solomon will only get 2 people now. If you refresh it here, there's only 2 people reporting to Solomon here. But the beauty of this is this. Let's say if I decide to change the person's name to say James Dean here like this, and hit enter, and you hit refresh, you can see Marilyn will change to James Dean. On the SmartArt object, you have to manually go change it on the widget itself, which can be tedious. But if you have a spreadsheet with all the employee lists, you can just copy paste in there and they will be updated accordingly. What do you think? Let me know the advantage and disadvantage of using SmartArt against the Visio add-in.